Hey, good afternoon. Welcome to sunny Cedar Falls, Iowa. This is John with Giant Loaders. Welcome to the controls of the G2200E electric loader from Giant. That's what I'm sitting in right now. My boss asked me yesterday, hey, there's a chair that's been dumped over there next to a dumpster. Maybe you can go pick it up and take care of that for me. So I thought you guys would like to come along. Couple of things we're going to do on the way that you might find useful. First thing, we're going to connect to forks so we can use those forks to pick the chair up. Then the next thing, hey, since we're doing something nice, we might as well take a drive through the apple orchard and reward ourselves afterwards, right? So stay tuned. First things first, let's get this attachment hooked up. So I'm going to flip you guys around. All right. So it's pretty easy to connect one of these attachments to Giant Loaders. And as you guys know, we use a universal attachment plate, so most of your attachments should fit. However, you should always make sure that those locking pins are firmly locked in and you're not going to see anything bad from that. So let's go through this step by step. First step, make sure that you see the red indicator there. There's one on each hydraulic locking pin. That indicates the pin is up inside of the adapter, and in order to lock that down, we're going to be pushing it down hydraulically. So first things first, we got to get the top connection lined up. You'll see I've already almost got this staged, but the top edge of the attachment plate needs to go inside of the attachment. We're going to rotate that in, and then we'll be ready to hook it up. So here we go. Let's hook it up. We roll it in, and I'm going to pick it up so you can see it. Now at this point, that's just kind of dangling there. That's why I've got it pulled back so all the pressure's off of the plate and the pins. On Giant, there's a little bit of a process to this. So you're going to push this button right here, and that's going to allow you to unlock these pins. And then we're going to rotate auxiliary 1 up and down to lock those pins in. If you don't hit this button, you won't be able to lock these pins in, because this is also the function for auxiliary 1. So we don't want people just, you know, disconnecting attachments while they're in the middle of the job. So that's kind of the method behind the madness there. So let's go ahead and do it. Okay, now we can visually confirm that the green is down. And what I like to do is a positive check on this attachment, just to make sure that she is firmly locked in. So we're gonna lay the forks down on the ground, and we're gonna tilt forward so that the front end of the machine comes up off the ground. When it does, and it picks up, the forks pick up the machine, you'll know they're locked in. Pretty easy. Everything's locked in and safe. So let's get on with the fun part, right? I'll lock you guys in here so you can keep watching. Let's go for a little drive. I don't know how much you know about this machine. The G2200E is a 48-volt system. It has a 520 amp hour battery here in America. Reason for that is it's the biggest battery we can fit in this thing at this point. Gives you about 6 hours of operation time. I see the target now. Let's see if we can pick it up with a fork here. Ah, we got it. That's pretty easy. I may have to help get it into the dumpster though. Let's see how it goes. Oh yeah, I think I can grab it by the bottom there. Easy. Now you can see the front end move here. As I bring it back, I want to bring this down to the ground because these machines are always safest operating low. This machine features an oscillation joint on the front, which means not only will my front end articulate back and forth, but it also moves with terrain separate from the rest of the machine. So you guys should check that out as we're operating here. Let's go take a quick tour of the apple orchard. There's still some standing water out here in the apple orchard, which gives us some interesting terrain to navigate. Kind of gives me a chance to show you the handling of the machine and how this machine is unfazed by water, doesn't make tracks on the ground. This is one of the oldest apple orchards in Cedar Falls. I think it was around in the 1800s, and they allow us to drive these machines through here because there is no damage from these machines. Here's a track the other day where I drove through this mud puddle. You can see absolutely no damage. But you can still see that the machine is articulating and oscillating to handle this ever-changing terrain. And you can also see how quiet it is if I shut up. All right, wow. Hope you guys had fun out there. It wasn't a very long video. It didn't take us long to do that job, but we'll look for more work and come back next time. If you have questions, feel free to reach out to a dealer or reach out to us at Giant. We'd be happy to connect you with your local dealer and start the conversation there. I hope you guys have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon.